This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back. You take the blue pill. The story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill. You stay in Wonderland. And I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
When the damage is done, nothing, never, ever remains the same. This is Welcome Red Pill here. Brand new topic, brand new video for today. Subscribe to the channel. Let me know what your thoughts are. Share the video and like the video for those of you who are interested. And let me know what you think. And God bless. If you look all around you, if you're in the city of New York, or if you're anywhere in the United States and you're still on lockdown, the damage is already done. A lot of businesses is not going to open back up. I'm accepting that there's a lot that I have to work on myself, and I know I have to take this seriously. And people could say, oh, well, you're harsh, but many people are not saying the raw truth because they're afraid of being judged. So I'm just going to be real here and accept it for what it is. Many people are not prepared for the worst. People are wasting their money. People could tell me, why am I worrying about the world? Because I'm trying to help people out. It's not that I love the materialistic things of the world, because I don't. I already know they're all vanity, including the flesh that we carry. It's temporarily. We're temporarily living. But there's people that are just living just to get by. And for the people that are just there, they're just existing. There's a difference between getting by and existing. Existing, you're just sitting there. That's like you have a cat. The cat is not going anywhere. It's going to stay in the same place. It's not going to move anywhere. It's just going to mooch, sleep and eat, and pee and poop. That's basically what a lot of people are doing right now. Smoking weed, drinking, partying. Now, I'm not against all that. Everyone has their own beliefs, but people know what's good and bad for them at the end of the day. They all know that. There's a line between doing what you got to do and doing what you know you're not supposed to do. And this pandemic has made me realize a lot more in life, to humble myself. Don't take life for granted. Go on NoFap, because I don't believe in pornography. I don't. And listen to God. And go with my instincts, with what I was blessed with. Not sit there, moan, complain, and not prepare myself for the worst. Stocking up on food, equipment, protection, things that could protect you. If you have families, if you're alone, I recommend people be armed with something, because there's a lot of criminals that are being released from prison like fashion. That's over, that's thrown out, that's thrown away, that's garbage, because they want to avoid the COVID thing, and people are calling it humane to leave prisoners in there, in the prison cells, knowing the fact that there's some prison inmates that has the COVID-19 virus, and they don't want to potentially spread it out to the whole entire prison population. So there's basically chaos right now. Everything is settled right now. There is no news for a vaccine. They said on the news media this could take as long as 18 months to a year. And a coworker of mine said it's a few years. And people are just trying to get by and make it. There's women that think that the OnlyFans thing is going to last very long, when they know that their income is coming mainly from men's pockets. And there are men that they have a wife and a spouse that's pregnant, and they're wasting their money and their time sitting there spending their money on OnlyFans when they have children and responsibilities. I see a lot of people on the manosphere, on YouTube, the internet. There's a lot of people that's not going to take this seriously. And the people that are not going to take this seriously, a lot of them are going to be lost and are going to be left behind. I don't want to be the guy that, oh, what's going on? What should I do? I'm the guy that's going to be like, I'm going to be a leader. I'm not going to follow any trends. I'm not going to follow nobody, because all those Gucci sneakers and those name brand stuff is not going to mean anything during this COVID-19 pandemic. It's not. It's not going to mean nothing. There's crime rates that are increasing the longer this pandemic goes. The longer this shutdown is going to go, the more crime rates is going to increase, because a lot of criminals and thieves are going to take advantage of this pandemic. Because you know why? There's not many people out like that, which means there's not a lot of security or cops out like that to stop the criminals from doing what they want to do. There was a lot of deaths lately because of this pandemic. A lot of idiots are killing each other for stupid reason during this pandemic. A lot of people are feeling the need to be validated for the wrong purposes and the wrong reasons, instead of worrying about the money that they have, the food, the shelter, the food they got to eat. Nope, I don't see anyone talking much about that. I really don't. People are taking advantage of this for entertainment, for views, which is understandable. But at the same time, the issue is a lot of people does not want to get it together because they're too comfortable in their comfort zone, thinking this is all going to blow over. And the only thing I hear from other people is, oh, this is going to be done with in June. I do not want, look, I'm just going to be real with you guys. I don't know what to believe anymore. I don't. The longer this quarantine has been happening, the more I just lost hope. The only hope I'm going to have in is saving my spirit, my soul, praying to God, saving my behind from what I got to do. I have kids. I got family. People like family is always going to watch your back. A stranger is not going to care. You could be in love with your best friend. I guarantee they'll do a whole 360 on you if it came to a matters of life or death in any given situation where it depended on that. And many people are afraid to talk about it because they know deep down they don't want it to happen to them. They expect that they're all good. They're all fluffed up in their homes. But at the same time, those very things that you're holding on to are the very things that you can't take with you when you're gone. And many people are not talking about this. And many people could say, why do I care? I'm making videos like this to enlighten people. Those of you who actually agree will agree. Those of you who won't. And that's not going to affect me. Back then, I used to always be social with a lot of people, always laugh, joke around. Now I really don't do that anymore because I notice how a lot of people are. Many people are more to themselves. Technology could be for the blame, social media. A lot of people are more drawn to that they're being distracted by their own purposes and things that should really be important. When a lot of people are not prepared for anything that is ahead and during these times, they'll be getting hit the hardest and be the ones that will be going crazy or be left behind. There's a reason why men wasn't charged to lead, because we all know most women and children is not going to think on a realistic level on means of survival, like hunting animals, cooking animals, going out to survive, hunting, things like that. And I'm already, I'm just going to be honest with you guys. I'm stocked up on a lot. I'm stocked up because I'm more comfortable because, okay, the crime rate is increasing. then I'm going to increase the things that I got too, to be protected, to make sure my family and my behind is safe. Because if I was single anyway, and I was alone, and I didn't have anybody, then I would have to be looking out for myself, because I know deep down nobody else will. I'm sorry, I can't trust a stranger like that. I can't. Neither should nobody else. If you don't know anybody like that, no disrespect, I'm not gonna trust you when it comes down to a life and death situation. I can't. A lot of people by nature are evil. There's a lot of evil in this world. And this COVID-19 pandemic has brought up and brought out the evil nature in a lot of human beings on this world. It brought out a lot of evil in nature of humankind. The same things that humans made is the very same weapons that will kill us off. And I don't wish for that to happen. I'm doing what's necessary for me to do, and I'm doing what I have to do to get by. No drama, no bullcrap, no nothing. I love peace, just like everybody else. But when you're in your comfort zone and you're sitting back and relaxing, always thinking that this is not going to happen to me, or I'm not that guy, thank God for this and that, you got to think for yourself. Are you bragging? Or are you bragging because you think that you got it all good? Brothers and sisters, humble yourselves and do what you have to do. Because, as I said, during this pandemic, it showed me that the damage has been done. And once the damage is done, a lot of things can't go back to the way it was. It's scary. Instead of people only fearing for the COVID-19 virus, right? They're still sleeping raw, like there's no caring tomorrow, like their lives does not matter. People are still not going to care. People are committing suicide at a higher rate. A lot of the things in the media does not want to display or explain is being hidden because they want to choose and they can pick on what makes it mainstream or not. It's a distraction. It's for entertainment. People don't care. I repeated this many times. A lot of people that does not care to listen, do not waste your time on them. I'm not here to convince anybody. Those of you who wants to choose to be left behind, that is on you. I'm going to do what I have to do to get by, protect myself, pray, humble, fasting. I need to change my well-being. No one else is not going to change it for me. Neither anyone that's sitting like a couch potato. They're not going to save you either. Cops is not around. You have to protect yourself. Because during these times, God forbid, anything can happen. A lot of people that seems to be in the clouds, they are no longer in the clouds when crap hits the fan and something or someone close to them are gone. This is not even the time to make babies or get pregnant. Okay? And I'm just being honest with you guys. This is not the time for people to be getting pregnant and making babies and thinking that, oh, where should we travel to next week? People are still having house parties. People are not taking this pandemic seriously. There are cell phone towers that's being built, martial law, all these signs that's in front of us, including what Bill Gates suggested we should do. Many people are asleep. They don't want to wake up because they choose not to wake up because that's their choice. And many people are not going to listen to this, and I've accepted that. I've accepted the fact that as long as I live, many people are not going to care. And since many people are not going to care, I'm not going to care either. All the things that happened to me, it changed me and made me realize a lot of people are not going to care about you. This is not La La Land where everyone humbles each other or cares about each other or are hugging each other. This is the real world. The biggest and baddest is the ones that chooses to survive. You just gotta learn how to maneuver around them and avoid at all precaution. Be cautious. Pick and choose your fights. Be smarter. Be aware. What a lot of the things in the media is not promoting. What is going mainstream now or what's trending may be a distraction from your purpose and the things that's actually important. Little things like stocking up on food, ammo, and weapons. Things like that. Protect yourselves. Protect your home. Protect your life. God is not going to just come down and protect you and save you. He gave us the mindset. He gave us the free thinking, the free will to do what we can. So those of you who chooses to be left behind, that's on you. The damage is already done. There's nothing to go back to. You can't change time. Only we can change ourselves. Point blank. And I'm just being realistic here. I've accepted that. As hard as things may seem, we're about to be in June. I guarantee it will be a miracle if they lift this whole quarantine. And if they do, I pray for the best that it doesn't come back. Because many of my coworkers and people I know, they're betting that they're going to redo this quarantine all over again when the summer is over. Because apparently this coronavirus could come and go like the plague or flies or cockroaches. It's spreading, yet many people are not aware of what. I just got nothing else to say anymore. People are going to do what they want to do in the end of the day. I had many comments that were harsh. People were offended by a lot of the things that I said, but I was being honest. OnlyFans, the rise of lust, the rise of simps, the rise of problems in the world, it's chaotic. Evil is in a lot of people, is bringing out the worst in others. There were people that were good that are now on the wrong track again because of this quarantine. People are forgetting who they really were or who they really are. Okay? I may repeat myself in some videos, and in videos like this, I'm going to be repeating some things. Okay? And at the end of the day, this is a wake-up call to reality. Okay? I've accepted it. I'll live with it. I'm going to do what I have to do, and I'm not going to stress over anybody else because I already know nobody else is not going to be stressing over me like that anyway. I know that. We all just got to be real here. Okay? The simps are going to continue being idiots. They're going to be chasing coochie, wasting all their money to a sorrow. People are going to still go to house parties and get drunk. Women are still going to be whoring and sleeping around. 9 times out of 10, most of the cases, it's a lot of whoremongers. Because I already know there's a lot of people that are that has some decency to actually be smarter than that. Okay? It makes no sense. We're moving backwards. It's like there's a red flag somewhere and people are still ignoring the fact that, well, it's not going to happen to me. Oh, it's a hoax. It's fake. It's fake, but the things that could take place is not fake. This is the real world. For some of those conspiracy theorists that believes this is a hoax, this is real life and this is reality. This is really happening. The stock markets, the stores, school, everything is going to be completely changed in society. Things is not going to be the same. The damage is done. The damage is done. There's nothing to go back to. Okay? This is not back to the future. This is reality. Once the damage is done, even through any situation in life, it's done. Nothing won't remain the same. You have to move on, learn from your mistakes, and do what you have to do. This is Woken Up here. Peace out. Let me know what you think.